Africa Beyond Academy, empowering youth through skills and character. In the heart of South Africa, nestled amidst the rolling hills and vibrant communities, ABBA, born out of necessity during the height of the COVID crisis in 2020, ABBA emerged as a beacon of hope for young people facing unemployment and seek a pathway from illicit drugs and misconduct. ABBA's mission is twofold: to equip young individuals with practical skills and to nurture their character. We firmly believe that a holistic approach is essential for their growth and well-being. Our motto echoes through the halls of our academy: beyond skills, beyond limits.
The full name is Takarani Mugivera Chivase. So I'm one of the directors of ABBA. ABBA started in 2020 in the height of the COVID pandemic. Yeah, the objective of the organization when we started it was to respond to the challenges that we're facing as a country. The issue of youth unemployment, the fact that 66% of our young people are unemployed. Okay, of course, depending on the stats that you look at, it's a serious problem. We're also looking at the social issues that young people are facing. Our young people are being introduced to drugs early. There's a lot of drug addiction. And with that comes a lot of issues. And we're saying we cannot keep quiet to those challenges. So those are the areas that ABBA is looking at. And we want to also ignite the spirit of service among our young people. In the capitalist world that we live in, it's important to get young people who grow up with a sense of responsibility for their community, for institutions that they come from, institutions that they come, that they belong to. We must contribute. So it is in that context, because we have a keen interest in our institution. Right here, we are at Bethel College. We are responding to the infrastructure needs that they have through our young people. So the young people are the ones that are doing the work and that are restoring Bethel in this camp that we call Bethel Rising. They are not only doing that, as they do that, they are of course learning skills. And it is these skills that will set them apart from the huge unemployment crisis. Young people, if they are imparted with skills, it's almost a safeguard for them to not to be part of the stats. So we introduce them to skills such as carpentry. Right here we're doing road maintenance. We want to do, we are doing painting as well. We are doing bricklaying, we're doing brick making, all sorts of skills. So those skills are applied at Bethel, and then we restore the school in turn, and the young person gets to acquire a skill. So we're killing almost two birds with one stone: skills development and then the restoration of our infrastructure. So Bethel is not the first school that we've targeted. Last year we were at a school called Advent Hope in KZN. The previous year we were in Good Hope. So we're not only applying this program in existing institutions, we are starting schools. Our first project that we have started a school is in Limpopo. We have started the building of a school there, and we are moving slowly so that the school is registered. So this is an initiative that is not yet supported by donors. It is not yet supported by company. So of course, for a project like this one, we do request campers to contribute to their own food, but the material have to come from other places. Cold asphalt, tiles, we needed to buy paint, we needed to buy bricks, we needed to buy all sorts of things. So it's a very expensive undertaking. But we are appealing that those who would want to support this cause can assist us by supporting us through materials. Those who want to partner us on a long term, this is a good platform to, as a CSI project, to support. This is a platform that, as we say, we're seeing great results. We're seeing young people who are not used to skills or manual work getting used to it. It takes them out from the streets. It takes them out from places that they are vulnerable, and takes them to safe environments. So we are hoping that you will partner with us in building this entity. We are at our early stages, so we do need a lot of input from those who see value in what we're doing. We are open, so if you go to our website, you will get our banking details. So support us. You can sponsor also some of these campers. Some of these campers need to be here, but they cannot afford to be here. So if you want to sponsor a camper for a future camp, please feel free to do so. If you want to support also us in our infrastructure development, we did mention that we are building a school in Limpopo. If you want to support that initiative, that undertaking, please also feel free to do so. The pictures of our schools, the buildings that we are currently erecting are on our website. So please visit that site to see what we're trying to do. We have a great vision of establishing this as a network of schools throughout Southern Africa. A school and a system that will respond to the physical needs of a child, the physical development. A school that will respond to the mental development. A school that will create great thinkers, great writers, great social commentators, people who think widely. A school that will also talk to the spiritual development of a child. We want young people to be connected with Christ, to know Christ for themselves. A school that will make sure that all facets of a young person are looked at. So that's what we're looking at, and we are appealing that you partner with us in this journey as we build something that will make a meaningful impact in our country and in our continent. Thank you.
So as we take you through some of the young people that we met along this journey, we would like to give a few interviews and hear what they gained out of all this exercise.
Hello, I'm Marale Rotondwa, part of the people who are doing bricklaying. Bricklaying has been interesting. At some point, I've learned how to put a brick, how to align it, where we have to put a brick first. I'm positive to say that I can go home now and build maybe a young wall for the family if ever my parents decide to buy me all the materials I might need. Overall, bricklaying has been interesting. I'd also recommend it to you guys. So do make sure that next year, 2024, you bring yourself to Ava and you find yourself a vocation. It's really recommendable. From me to you guys, I'm signing out.
My name is Mahlatsi Masuku. I only did 3 trials and I enjoyed it. Then I kept on coming. Then I just knew how to do everything. Yeah. All I can say is that if I can do it, you can also do it. You are your own strength. You are your own power. If you tell yourself that you can do it, then you will do it and you will be able to do it. No one else can tell you otherwise.
My name is Virginia Nemokuyu. I'm going to talk about bricklaying because that's what I've been doing. So bricklaying for me has been a very nice experience since it's in the field of what I would like to study. So this for me was actually very beneficial because I got to learn how to lay a brick, how to close it, and right now we're learning how to plaster the wall. So bricklaying has been a nice experience. My young peers out there is that ABBA has a lot of vocations that you can do, and most of them are that you do with your hands basically. So you have extra curriculums that you can do with your hands besides going to school and education. So it just shows you that even if you don't make it in school or in education, there's still things that you can do using your hands and the skills that you have. For example, bricklaying, you don't need to go to school and sit on a desk to do it. You can just do it. And it's mostly done in December when it's the festive season. And as young people, we get tempted and we get distracted a lot during the festive season. There are a lot of stuff happening out there. But as ABBA, they do this during the festive season. So not only do you get a nice experience with different cultures and different people, but you get to avoid a lot of stuff that you could be doing out there in December.
Getting an experience for yourself is different experiences for everyone. It's different experiences. You might be tired, you might be, you might feel all sorts of feelings, but sometimes you just have to push through. And I just invite, this is my chance to invite a lot of kids to come to ABBA, Africa Beyond Academy, to kind of get closure to God and to reduce the job unemployment. So that's just what I have to say. And yeah, so thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Monaro Kunwana. And I'm pleased to be part of 2023 summer camp, Arbor Vocational Camp. I was part of the cooking and baking class for the Arbor Vocational Camp. What I've learned actually was the self-confidence that when you do baking, you must be confident. It gives you that confidence that, yes, truly this, you will do it. Not only that, the most important thing that I've learned is that cooking and baking is not only for ladies or women. Even men can also cook. Today now, I'm a good cook. I can even bake. I've learned to bake amagwinya, and it was very tasty when I tasted it. Now I know how to make things. It is very amazing that when you order different ingredients, when you test them individually, they don't make any sense. But when you bring them together, and when it's done, everything, then it makes much sense. And I know how to cook cookies, and I think this new year I'll be the one doing cookies. Yeah, but most importantly is that in restaurant, when you do things, when you go around, you'll find men cooking and baking. I would like to say that to everyone there, if you want to learn about cooking and baking, join us next year in 2024 as Arbor Vocational Camp, Summer Camp 2024. Thank you.
For me, what inspired me is my father. I grew up in a community from Tepisong. So my father owns a company, a construction company, where like they do tiling, plumbing, bricklaying and all that stuff. So I got into tiling because of him. He used to take me to work and like lay tiles. He used to let me lay tiles for a few moments and there. So yeah, I got more interested and I got more skills in tiling. Well, sharing this experience has made me gain more experience with people, like working with younger people my age, and then like it has made me to be more open and help me understand how to engage with people, because I get to teach others or share my experience and how to lay tiles and all that stuff. So, because for me, I think it's very beneficial. Hence, like as young children, we get to learn new things. So I think this will be a best opportunity for those who like to work with their hands, so engage with such work. Like, yeah, I think it will be.
Hello everyone, Richie here. As you can see, this is our sewing class. And so far we've been learning on how to hold our needles during the moment when we have to do with the stitches. So there are different types of holding needles when we're doing stitches, because stitches comes in various ways. Like there are those stitches that you can do them like a single stitch, or you can do them double stitching. So here are the cushions. So when we do the cushions, we are also told that we have some materials that you have to use in order to make these cushions. Like it doesn't come just like a cushion without some materials that need to be inserted inside. So here are the materials that we are also going to use to make cushions. As I've already alluded that we've been told on how to hold needles during stitching. So right now I don't have a needle on with myself. So here again, we need to come up with materials that we can use in order for us to cut some patterns that we can use to make our cushions. So it comes from you whether you want to make which shape or what shape. So as for me, I have chosen to make a love shape. So these two love shapes, I'm going to combine these two love shapes. But firstly, I have to look at which part is the inner part of this fabric. So after that, it is then when I have to draw or to make a mark and the inner part. After that, I have to combine it and make my stitches. After then, it is then when I have to turn it around. Then I start with my stitching. After stitching, I have to turn it right again back so that we can see that this is a final fabric or a final cushion cover that I can use to make my own cushion. So here we also have something called pattern pieces. So with pattern pieces, let me give you an example about a dress. If I want to make a dress, I just don't cut off the pieces and start making the dress. So when it comes to making the dress, I first need to draw down each and every part of my dress, and after then it is then when I have to also write the sizes and the measurements of all the measurements that I have taken from someone whom I am going to make a dress for. Then it is then when I have to take each and every pattern and see that, okay, right now I have each and every part of my pattern pieces. It is then when I can start with making my dress. So with this being said, I can say that I have a dress pattern design and also a trouser pattern design. With these patterns, I don't have to combine these patterns because it will be hard for me to finish one product or one, let me just say, it will be hard for me to finish a dress at a time or a trouser at a time because I might end up mixing up the patterns. So if these are dresses patterns, I have to put them one side, and if these are the trousers patterns, we have to put them one side. We don't have to mix them. And so far, the way I see it, sewing class is doing just fine. It is not that bad at all. So if you want to join us next time, you can come and join us. You are very welcome to this class, instructed by Mrs. Sivego. She is such a wonderful instructor. Thank you very much.
There you have it. With so many interviews that we did during the week, we would like to say we thank you for the young people who took time to share with us their experiences, and as evidence as it is that many more others will be able to be inspired into this ministry and hopefully share the experiences with others that will be able to reach many more communities in South Africa. These projects provide practical learning opportunities for our youth, but we need your help. ABBA seeks donors who share our vision, those who believe in empowering the next generation through skills, character, and hope. Join us on this journey beyond skills, beyond limits. Together, we'll build a brighter future for South Africa, one young person at a time. Thank you for watching. Till we meet again in the next project.